If you want cheap games like GTA 5 and of course shark cards, check out G2A in the description and use code BOSS for an extra discount. Hey, how's it going guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be doing another Q&A video where I take your questions from Twitter and I answer them all in this video. Now in today's Q&A video, we're going to be talking about retro DLCs, the best feature added into Grand Theft Auto Online, and a whole lot more. Now of course, if you want to get involved in the next one, all you have to do is go down in the description, follow me on Twitter. I announce there once or twice a week when I do these Q&A videos, and I always select the best questions to be featured in the video. So with out of the way, let's get it started. Now, as I always do with the first question, I extend it to you guys, meaning right now in the comment section, I want you to reply to this question, which comes from Mad Kid, and he says, would you buy a GTA car that had maxed out top speed, acceleration, braking, and traction for $10 million? Dang, I thought the Progen T20 was expensive at $2.2 million, but you're literally talking about the overall best car in the game. It literally had 100% top speed, acceleration, braking, traction for $10 million. You know what? I think I would have to buy that vehicle just to try it out, just to see how fast it is, to see how well it could brake, how well it could go around corners, and this might be the ultimate car. And yes, it would be $10 million, no doubt. I would have to buy a shark card or do some double RP heist or whatever. I would definitely have to save up some money, but I really do think it would be worth it, and it would depend on what kind of car it was. I can imagine it would be a supercar, and yeah, I would be using this in all sorts of races, but I also feel like that would give people way too much of an unfair advantage, because I know not everyone just has a spare $10 million lying around where they can go and spend that on a vehicle. But I really do think that would be interesting, since Rockstar had like the $10 million gold jet. I wonder if they would ever do a $10 million gold supercar that has these crazy stats where it's 100% maxed out on everything. So I'd love to hear from you guys. Would you buy a $10 million supercar if it was the most overpowered thing in the game? Let me know. My good friend Paul asked a question for this week's Q&A, and he says, what is the best feature added into Grand Theft Auto Online so far? Now, I actually had to think about this for a little bit, and best overall feature or thing, I would have to say one of them would be Heist. It's provided so much content. It was something we waited for so long, and still continuing really to do to this day. Rockstar's obviously done the double RP and double money heist, which have been amazing, but I think there's been a few things that Rockstar have done in terms of the garage. Adding the garage editor was very nice. Also, just the tons of things they've done to fix all the glitches and bugs in the game. Rockstar have been very, very, very active when it comes to Grand Theft Auto Online, keeping it updated and obviously adding brand new features with each patch update. Each patch update is literally like a novel, a thesis. It's like a book. So there's lots of updates that they've done. I'm just really glad that Rockstar hasn't let GTA Online die, which is something that they easily could have done, but they've done so many updates, which is awesome. James Williams says, do you think Rockstar will make a retro DLC in the future, like cars, weapons, and clothes from previous GTAs? Well, James, they've actually kind of done that a little bit. Lots of DLCs that they've done so far have featured vehicles from previous GTAs. There's also been some weapons that have come from previous GTAs as well, like the Knuckle Dusters more recently. That was one from Vice City. So I think Rockstar is incorporating items from previous Grand Theft Autos in these DLCs, but as far as a standalone retro DLC, I think that would be amazing if it only featured cars from Vice City or you know, San Andreas, or even GTA 3 or GTA 4. I think that'd be awesome, man. And even the clothing in that game. Like, I just want Tommy Vercetti's beach shirt. That's all I want from Rockstar. I would wear that thing all the time. It would be amazing. So yes, to answer your question, I think it would be amazing, but I'm not sure if Rockstar has that on their agenda to incorporate that into Grand Theft Auto Online. Luxes asks, what are you expecting from the upcoming story DLC? Man, I'm really not too sure what to expect from this story mode DLC. I just want it to be awesome. If it's anything like the Ballad of Gay Tony and the Lost and the Damned and anything that Rockstar's done in terms of DLCs, I know it's going to be awesome. I really want it to feature either a continuation of the main characters or new characters, and just give us lots of brand new content. That's really all I can ask for. Something that's fun and exciting and gives us new things to do in Grand Theft Auto 5. We're almost 2 years since we got any story mode content, so yeah, basically I just want anything and everything new that I can get my hands on for GTA 5 story mode. So Christian asked a really interesting question. He says, do you think Rockstar will add a face recognition feature? Now, I would imagine he would use this, or we would all use this, for creating our Grand Theft Auto Online characters. And while that sounds great in in theory, I have seen so many other games try to use the face recognition software, and it is so bad, whether they use it through Xbox Connect or like PlayStation 4's Move or whatever they would use on the PC, like a webcam. It's so bad. It rarely ever works. You would think you would just like sit in front of a camera and it would clone your face. Oh, but there's so many different issues with facial recognition. It's something that's going to be really cool like 10 or 15 years from now when it's perfected. But right now it's still kind of in like beta stages in terms of video games. And I've seen games where it just works horribly, and I feel like we would create monsters rather than just creating replications of our face. And our final question comes from Omid, and he says, do you think that they will bring North Yankton back into a Christmas DLC? And Omid, I really don't think so. Rockstar has had 2 opportunities in terms of a Christmas DLC to bring North Yankton, and they have not done so far. And there were actually opportunities to go to North Yankton way back in Grand Theft Auto Online, I think like in early 2013 or 2014, and Rockstar patched up that method, so they clearly don't want us going to North Yankton for whatever reason. It's a really interesting place. I made a video on it last week talking about some of the secrets and facts that you might not have known. And it was just interesting why they haven't decided to include it in more than 2 single-player missions. So I'm really not too sure. Again, that might just be a mystery that only Rockstar knows. But that's all the questions that I'm going to be answering in today's Q&A. Once again, if you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be awesome. Remember to go down in the description. You can find my Twitter there. That's a way how you can get featured in an upcoming video and, of course, an upcoming DLC. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you are new or you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.